as they happened. And I know, of course, as soon as the pressure is put behind it, it won't turn out that way. Like, I'm expecting the first run maybe not to be so good. Um, but hopefully, especially, tonight and hopefully tomorrow night I get to stream as well. Both of those sorts of experiences will maybe make it a little bit more smooth as we get further and further on. This should work. This is the right spot. God, this trick sucks. It's even more fun is when the lights don't light up. Sometimes that happens. And I don't know what causes it. It's not something that I ever feel like mentioning to the Discord server, though, because occasionally, it might just be completely user error, and I'm not good enough for it not to be user error all the time. So I'm worried that I send something in there and they're like, oh yeah, you're just doing it wrong. And that would be pretty embarrassing. And I feel like I'm the only person who's ever run into that problem. So I deliberately don't mention it, just in case. But nobody really runs easy. I feel like I'm maybe the only person, aside from Grave, who runs easy, and I'm definitely the only easy runner on console. So I'm kind of in a league of my own a little bit, which is difficult because there's not really that many resources around, and I know most of the game is the same, but am I audible? I am audible. Okay. I just want to make sure. Alright, he died a little quicker. My last stream on Saturday of last week, I was having this problem where Sam would take just the longest time. He would get the full line of dialogue out. Because it'll cut him off mid-line when the door opens. But he would just get to say it all. And it's quite painstaking, really, listening to that line of dialogue, especially when you're just waiting for the door to open. Like, there's nothing else you need to do in there. So I always hate when he gets the full line out, just because it's like, oh my god, I gotta stay here and listen to this. But yeah, all my issues with the cryo room are like just completely alone in that sphere. Because Grave has it down to a science, Frog, whenever he runs easy, down to a science, you know what I mean? But for me, it's like the area that I probably spent the least time practicing. So I just find it so terrible. I think it's awful. It might be the worst part of easy. Everybody will point to Bridgefall, but that cryo room just sucks. It's just so bad. Yeah, right? And I know there is a science to it. I just don't know the science to it. And I was having this conversation. Wow, that was a bad melee miss. I was having this conversation with Grave earlier too, where like the end of Halo is also somewhat timing dependent in terms of like how fast you are when you get to rubble. And if you get to the river area after 45 seconds of when you get to rubble, there's some like variance to how you're supposed to complete it. And I had no idea about any of that stuff until today, just maybe a couple hours ago. So, these are all sorts of things that I would never have thought about learning about when I first started, and now I'm finding that it would have been very useful to have known some of these things, because especially for Halo, right? Like, my Halos have been kind of so all over the place. If I had known maybe a more proper method for doing that, I'd probably be better off, getting better times and stuff. But I feel like the cryo room is another one of those areas where it is like clockwork if you know what you're doing. And I'm pretty sure they don't have to deal with Sam taking forever. But I guess if that's my biggest problem with it, I probably have it pretty good. I usually get out at exactly 1:30, sometimes a little earlier, sometimes a little later. Usually if it's much later though, it's like I got dialogue I wasn't supposed to while I was doing bully strats, or I didn't look at I don't know what the other guy's name is. I read the book. Yeah, if there is, I don't know. All I know is you have to be looking at the general area where he is. Like, that's why you see all of us. I don't think I got it. I definitely didn't get it. That's why you see all of us looking up and kind of to the side. That way we're looking in the area where his sprite is going to be when he dies. Because if you're looking at him, he'll die a little faster, but it's still obviously variable.
I'm detecting Covenant movement outside the access ways. Activating motion tracker.
Yeah, it's brutal. And like that's the thing, like if I ever get enough points in your chat, and eventually I will, it just might be 2027 by then. But if I ever get enough points for you to redeem an easy run, I imagine you'll probably hate that cryo room just as much. And like you're probably not gonna have taken the time to learn bully strats, which aren't very hard, but it takes like a little bit of nuance early on. Yeah, you'll be stuck in there for even longer. I don't think you get out of the cryo room if you don't do anything until like 2 minutes and like 10 seconds or something like that. It's not very fun. And I used to do that. I didn't even know bully strats. I was getting, I think my top 100 breakthrough. So like my 127, I was doing that with no bully strats. And I was losing easily 40 seconds apiece every single run. Just by omitting what should have been very easy time save. That was a 602. That's not very good. Hey, it's more attainable. Eventually, that's what I'm coming for. I will save all my points for redeeming that eventually. We'll see. I think I have 38,000 maybe or something like that. High 30s, low 40s for sure. So we'll see. We're getting there, slowly but surely. But yeah, that's the plan. That's what I'll be. That's what we'll be working towards. Short term. I've been trying to make every stream. I especially like it when you stream like during the day, and I know it's like impossible because you got a job and all that. But every now and then you'll stream like midday on a work day, and I can just sit there and farm points because I'm not doing anything else, obviously. Yeah, the gambling will help. Especially like you've been getting more and more viewers, I feel like, tonight excluded, right? So the more people there are, the more people to gamble, the more points there are. You know what I mean? That's the basis of an economy is the number of people you have included in it. So the more of them there are for Ace and I to steal points from, that would be ideal. But yeah, that's the long-term goal. And I feel like the people who have been there. Yeah, I have no points. I'm not I don't remember what, like, is it verified or I don't know. Verified might be higher up. I don't know what the tier is, but I don't have like the minimum Twitch tier yet in order to be able to offer like redemptions and stuff like that. But as soon as I do, I'll have to waste time coming up with a list of things to put on there. We'll see. Affiliate, that's what it is. Yeah. No, I'm not quite there yet. I think all right. I don't remember what the like I have one more requirement I need, so I'm not far away. I just got a Discord notification. Did I lose the Discord? No, it looks like it's still there. If it sounds bad, let me know and I'll fix it. It's not worth making you sit there and listen to the choppy audio. Okay, that's good. I don't know what it is then. Discord is a bit of a foreign entity to me. I never really had used it before doing this, so we'll see. Ooh, hopefully this was fast enough. This might not have been good. We'll see. But yeah, so the more people there are, the more points we can steal from them. And then yeah, I'm not sure what my redemptions would be. Probably it would be the opposite scheme, right? Like a legendary run would be the highest number of points to redeem and stuff like that. I don't know what my little stuff would be though, you know? Oh, I killed the Elite? That's not normal. Let's see if I still didn't get drop skip. I think I did. I'm pretty sure I'd see the ship by now. Oh, I lost aggro too. Yeah, getting the checkpoint definitely means I got the trick. Which I probably shouldn't have. When the elite and the grunt on the near side of the ship survived on the second one, that probably should have been the kiss of death. But I guess the grenade that I threw on the all grunt side was just exactly right. Which is rare. Very rare. At least for me. Because it's a buffer of 2, right? You can have 2 guys still alive at the end of whenever the deployment period is, and that's it. Like, any more than that, you don't get the trick no matter which ship it is. I don't remember. I feel like that's right, though. I think it's 2. But yeah, I managed to get it to work that time. I've been having trouble. It used to be the other way around. It used to be the ship that came in, like, over there was the one that I struggled with the most, but recently it's actually been the second one, the one that drops over here. And I don't really know why, because for a long time that was what I did right. And it got to the point where I could kind of, you know, it didn't have to be perfect. I didn't have to follow my lineups exactly in order to get that part of the trick to go smoothly. But somewhere along the way, the script sort of flipped a little bit. Which is fine. I mean, it's good that I'm kind of forced to practice all elements of it, because it's not just the same things every time that go wrong. I feel like that would make it boring, but still, this is, you know, at the same time kind of painful. Like, you know, I used to be able to get that, and now it's become a problem when it didn't used to be. So that part of it is a bit frustrating.
Master Chief, I'm going to use your suit's transcom system to monitor their chatter.
All right. Great driving. Let's see if I get this fling. We just talked about that. That looks good to me. Kind of stalled by crouching there. I shouldn't have done that. I thought I would need the crouch for the extra height. Should have backpack reloaded, I think. Although I guess I dropped the pistol anyway. It doesn't matter. You should amend that statement to lucky. I'm too lucky. There's not much good to be found here, unfortunately. Although, what are we right now? This is not very bad. I think I would have been just getting onto the bridge at just before 6 minutes, so that's acceptable.
The captain really gave them hell.
Really, the idea is that anything sub 1730 is what we want out of this mission, which should be pretty doable. But I think if I got drop skip and the fling, should be on pace for something a lot closer to being 17 or maybe barely sub 17. Master Chief is lucky. Isn't that the whole point? That's why Cortana chose him. Hi Ace, you were missed in the Gabet stream. You were very, very dearly missed.
Lifeboat detected. No sign of survivors. Maybe they took cover in that structure. Let's check it out.
Alright, it did not want me to jump there.
We should search the interior of those structures.
That's really not big time loss, though. I mean, maybe 2-3 seconds there. I'm not pressed about it. Whatever, that was suboptimal, but I think if you just do it, it'll still let you save your streak. Like, if you just open the stream and do it, you don't need to be prompted, and I think it will still recognize it. But the feature is so bad. The feature is so bad. Are you on mobile, or are you on,
We should search the interior of those structures before we leave.
on desktop? Yeah. Well, PCs should be a little bit better, probably. But I don't know. Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. I've not been there myself, but my sister has a lot of different medications, and if she misses a day, it's like a complete blackout.
Survivors detected. Marines are concealed in those rocks.
Alright, guys, migrate to one side, pretty please. Well, it seems like they might actually be doing it. Thank you. Oh my god. This could be like the best I've ever gotten it. That was great. I don't know if it was 45 seconds apart, but so that's the thing. That's what Grave was telling me the other day. Is not the other day, like an hour and a half ago. I had to look at the time on that one. If you are fast enough at Rubble, you can get Cortana and Fohammer dialogue to play out of order. But if you don't, you're actually better off stopping up here and shooting. But I'm pretty sure I got it fast enough there.
There are some Marines hiding in the hills.
Okay,
above
please
the
kill that
city.
guy on the back. Oh, he did. Let's go.
Stay with the Marines.
Excellent.
Respond! We read you, Flowhammer, but we were unable to save the Marines. We're going to try to find the final lifeboat now.
I'm going for it.
I'll call in a dropship to pick them up.
Yep, I got it. We're good. That should be exactly what he was saying. I don't know for a fact. I don't know. So, if I'm wrong, that would be really upsetting. But this should potentially even be a gold. This dumbass level. Am I missing a guy? I feel like I'm missing a guy. Did he like run up here or something? I don't think so. I don't see him on my radar. I have to wait for these guys to fall down. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Is that the last of them? Please, one time. Please, one time.
That's the last of them.
Yes!
Roger that. I'm on my way.
Holy shit. Alright, let's see.
I found Captain Key.
This isn't as good as I thought, but it's still okay. I kind of botched it on the last area. I shouldn't have second guessed when I was up at the top of the ridge. That was my
The truth and reconciliation.
my flaw, I think, there. But this is still going to be sub 1115 for the IL, which is pretty good. I'd like to eventually be a little bit better about that, but for now, we'll take it. I think, it was an 1108, so we're red by 1 second. That's pretty good. I'll take that. Any day. For sure.
The enemy has captured Captain Keyes and are holding him aboard one of their cruisers. The Truth and Reconciliation.
Yeah, that double splat was also very lucky, I think, though, right? Because I kind of got him as the Warthog turned back the other way to overcompensate for whatever I crashed into. Like, I hit a rock, and then the Warthog kind of slid to the side he was on. Exactly, tail whipped is the right word. Yeah, no, that was lucky. All luck, but it worked out, I guess, for the best. I thought for sure there was another jackal on the other side of the structure, but clearly not.
Stick to the higher ground to the right. You should be able to recon the Covenant position without being spotted.
So I did a bunch of ILs of this level while I was watching Gabet's stream, and I think it was going okay. I kind of kept resetting. In different spots, so maybe I'm just amalgamating the fact that I was happy with the way it ended. But I think that's progress. That sounds like progress to me.
Up on the left should let us sneak up on them. Cortana to Fire Team Charlie. Move up on the left. You should be able to flank the enemy.
We'll see. This area was one that I drilled the hell out of, so. So I got a great checkpoint. I got a checkpoint like right here, which is not common.
Contact! Enemy in sight! Crap! Those stationary guns are gonna tear us to pieces! Alert! Covenant dropships are inbound.
Alright, where's my last guy? Oh my god, okay. Is he dead? He's not dead. There we go. fights was not very well paced. Oh shit. Fuck. How's he still alive? What are we doing here? There's two guys on this side. My god. That delayed wave was so bad. Is there anybody else? I don't think so. Oh my god, there is. That's a disaster. Fuck, man. Good luck. Enjoy your sleep. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping in, though. I appreciate it.
Home in on the captain's command neural interface. They'll probably be in or near the ship's brig, which should narrow.
If for whatever reason you can't sleep, and not that I'm rooting for that, but I will probably be here for a good little while. So, I have someone to commiserate with. The fact that they pre-panicked was really bad for me. This has not gone very well. They're back on this side? Okay. This has just been really bad. Go, go. Okay, fine. Let's see. Yeah, we're like 30 to 40 seconds slower than I'd like to be, so I kind of have to get the rest of this to go quickly.
That's the locked door down there. The Marines are waiting on the other side. The controls to open it must be somewhere in this room.
Yeah, I need this to be first try. I haven't gotten it badly yet today, so I guess I'm due for it to go wrong, but still, it's reassuring that it hasn't yet.
Lock onto my signal and approach fast and low. There's a shuttle bay on the ship's starboard side. Roger, Cortana. Echo 419 on approach.
We're good. Let's go. Alright, the complexion of this kind of changes, I guess, because now it's acceptable. Like, I can take anything less than or equal to 915, I think, here. It's not preferable anything over 9, and I'm losing time anything over 830, really, but... That wasn't a bad bridge. I'll leave that guy. That's the one nice thing. Like, on easy, these guys, they don't all need to die. It's really just, you know, as long as you clean them up on the way back. which is much easier here than anywhere else. So, I don't mind. Yep. That wasn't fast, but it wasn't bad. Didn't die, so we'll take that. That's a good ending. Good outcome.
We should head back to
Alright,
the
let's
shuttle
see.
bay and call for evac.
Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. Let's just kill him now. Yep. Those are pretty quick clear of those guys too, so I'm feeling alright about the way this is going right now. And then I have this jackal, but he usually, yep, he'll wait right here for me. Good looks. Like clockwork. Alright, I kind of saved that after it was so bad before that. It was an 856, but like, it was on pace to be like a 915, so we kind of brought that back to life a little bit. We're still 20 seconds red, but it should make it a little bit better. The run that I'm comparing against here is beatable, for sure.
The Covenant believe that what they call the silent cartographer is somewhere under this island. The cartographer is a map room that will lead us to Halo's control center. The island has multiple structures and installations. One of them contains the map room.
We're approaching the LZ. It's gonna be hot. Get set to cut out swinging. Touchdown. Hit it, Marines. Go, go, go.
It looks like there is a path into the interior of the island. Look, a cliff wall. I'll bet the silent cartographer is somewhere inside that facility.
This whole level has just been very average right now.
Covenant are putting up a real
Let's see.
fight.
I'd like to get the checkpoint there. Thank you.
Don't let them lock the doors.
Wow.
By
Good
now,
thing I did.
the map room should be at the bottom floor of this facility. Don't let them lock the doors.
So when you do get the checkpoint in that little hallway while you're still in the car, you can get the checkpoint on the nearer side to the shaft. I learned that today. And I learned that by my own discovery. I didn't need anybody to tell me. Alright, we're going to do this in classic. That's fine.
understanding of Halo's
That's
subsystem.
a-okay.
They've
I
long
almost switched it to
been
anniversary
able
after
to
doing that. That would have been a
firepower to
catastrophe.
Cortana
Alright, so I lost about 10 seconds here against a 542 or something like that. The rest of this has been pretty good, though.
have impeded our progress. We can't
I want to say this will
proceed unless
still be
we
sub
disable
5. I
this
think it will.
installation security system.
Understood. We're still en route to the objective. I may be out of contact when we
That was a
get
bit awkward. It's okay, though. I managed it.
I want you to use any means necessary to force your way into the facility and find Halo's control center. We have to get to the center before the
Echo 419 to ground team. I'll stay on station and keep an eye out for Covenant bogies.
Second squad, ready to roll as soon as everybody's topside. LZ looks secure, sir. Nothing moving. Good luck, people. Keys out.
Cortana to Echo 419. The chief and I are topside, requesting pickup.
We need to find the security override to get this door open.
Roger, on my way.
Cool. Ah, that last one missed. Yeah, this could still be serviceable. It's alright, really. A lot of this depends on how the rest of the levels go. Like, it really, like, up until now is not a big deal. This will be like a 455, 456. Ooh, faster than that, 453. 453.98, so I guess. Really not that much of an improvement over what I said, but it's still faster. 31:01, so I feel like we're 30 seconds right out exactly. Against the classic run, though,
This is as far as I can go.
I
Roger
don't
that.
think I'll lose
We'll
any
be able
time,
to find
really.
our way to the control center from here. Good luck. Full hammer out.
Where is the time save between the 122 and the 121? I can't remember. It's 1 minute and 2 seconds. I saved like 20 seconds on the maw, maybe? Let's see if I get meleeed into the abyss again like the last time. It made me so upset. Please don't do me any damage. Thank you. Please don't give me a checkpoint. Thank you.
The weather patterns here seem natural, not artificial. I wonder if the ring's environment systems are malfunctioning.
Oh, that's so
The
bad.
designers wanted the installation to have inclement weather.
This is Fire Team Zulu requesting immediate assistance from any UNSC forces. Does anyone copy?
That's so, and I knew it
I
immediately.
didn't think there were any human forces left on this part of the ring.
Cortana to Fire Team Zulu. I read you. Fire Team Zulu, this is Cortana. Hold position.
Whatever.
On our
It's
way.
gonna be alright. I'm gonna make it happen.
Roger that. Make it quick.
I need to just do the other way. Like, I fall off on the left side of the bridge when everyone else I've ever seen falls off the right side of the bridge. And the reason why I do it the way that I do it is because I could never get the correct way without dying. But I think it might be time to let that go. Because quite frankly, the fact that this is even a possibility of happening, where doing that wrong by, just a little bit ends up putting me down to 1 red is not something that I can really play with very much. Because doing bridge fall the way I do it on the last fall also, potentially depletes all the shields and some of the health, and you can't stack those, right? So I just need to get better at one part of it or another, or probably both, but it is a place where I lose time, for sure. It's midnight. This maybe will be my only run. If if I don't get people in here, I'm not expecting to. But if I don't get any people in here, I think I'm gonna call it. Maybe I already got the checkpoint. Hopefully not. Doesn't cost me anything to keep holding the trigger. I did some decent teleports earlier. I got that part of it down pat pretty quickly. So hopefully today, in the full game run, it behaves itself. Ah, fuck. Okay, well, this is fine. I can maybe fail the first one once and still revert to this and be alright. I'm not really sure what the timing works out to, but it's a risk I'm willing to take if that's how it's gotta be. Like I said, it was going well earlier, so hopefully it goes well right now. I know that that's not linear and whatever, but it's fresh in my mind, right? Like, this was the last thing I worked on before I signed off initially, and then when I was watching Good Bed, I was doing TNR, but alright, I just kind of want to be, oh no, I'm a little far. Whoa. What? This isn't gonna work. I already know it. So here, I want to be like there. Oh my god, I got it. What the fuck? Alright. So I think I have that worked out a little bit, though. Like, I think I understand that teleport better than I used to. Which is great. It's a good feeling, but... yeah, I think... it's not something that I was necessarily doing wrong. But it is something that, like, I didn't have a working knowledge of, so wherever I would line up, the teleport would be just, like, a little different. And that's not a good thing. This was slow, but... it's still faster than what I'm used to. I think we're now tied. If not, I'm like a second ahead, which is good, but this level can go bad, so we'll see. I'm not gonna make any promises to myself, but there's flexibility now. I just need this to go well.
The last transmission from the captain's dropship was from this area. That was over 12 hours ago. When you locate Captain Keyes, radio in, and I'll come pick you up.
I miss the feeling of first learning this level. I feel like it was more fun back then. Now it's like, if I don't get reveal skip in 3 tries, it's just not worth continuing. I don't enjoy that. I don't feel like that's fun. And I know that that's just a sign of obviously getting better and whatnot, but still, it's like, I don't want to feel like I have to confine myself to only a certain number of failures and stuff like that. I remember I used to do no reveal skip, and I would do the full path of the level with like this weird ass grenade jump that I hated but I loved. It was awesome. And now it's like too optimized. It's not even optimized because I'm not doing the real tricks. Wow. Alright. Well, I don't have to reset to reveal skip. Camo jump is its own story though, so don't sign any checks yet. Well, shit. That actually fucks all of this up. Not having full health is so bad. Because I can't do the nade jump anymore. I have to do something else. Oh. Okay. I don't even... Well, I guess I know what to do, but... God, it's just so much slower. Fuck. Okay, that's fine. It's 8 seconds maybe at most. It's not a big deal. The fact that I got both of these first try means I shouldn't be complaining at all. But watch, I have to do this. Which is lame, and I'm going the wrong way. It's not 8 seconds. It's definitely less than 8 seconds. I used to kill myself throwing that grenade too far. I would bounce it off of the ramp here and die. Those were bad days. those were some really, really bad days when I would do that. It's pretty fast. It's gonna save like a minute. At least I got the health pack there. I didn't remember that. Because again, before I was doing that easy nade, that was what I used to do. I used to run up on that jump, which is I think what you're supposed to do to get out of the facility if you're playing the game normally too. But I don't remember. I haven't played this game casually by myself in a really long time. Alright guys, well, we weren't on pace before this level, we're on pace now. It was a 4:46, I saved over a minute. We'll see what kind of pace we're on TB, and that will decide whether or not I do the Banshee through the door. I may not need to. As ridiculous as that sounds, I may not have to do it. Like, that's ludicrous to say right now, but if I get any flood bump, I think I have to not do it. That was kind. Oh, you're still alive. That's cool.
using effective weapons to combat the flood, despite the containment protocols.
Alright. That was pretty smooth. Now I just have to retain the overshield, which is easier said than done. Because I need it for a grenade jump that I'm going to be doing, kind of. In preparation for a flood bump that I'm going to try to make happen, which I've never done before in a live full game run, so hopefully I get it. Hopefully it's not just a waste of time, but thinking that it might be closer to the waste of time.
Your current model only scans as a Class 2, which is ill-suited for this kind of work. Pardon me, a plasma conduit breach in section 5524 has disrupted power flow to...
So here's how it works. I need to throw a grenade here to skip a trigger. Oh, well, it didn't even work. Okay. Then I guess I'm just not doing it. That's supposed to work. You're supposed to be able to, like, bounce a nade off of that wall to prevent the sentinels from spawning, but since they spawn, I'm just not going to do it. Because the sentinels will take down the health too much of the flood that I'm going to try to use to revive. Or was going to try to use to revive. I wonder what I did wrong. Because, yeah, if you do it right, then there's a human that'll spawn either there or there, and you're more likely to be able to get the door bump. But I am not going to be getting any door bumps. That's why I needed the overshield for, so I kind of lose time by doing that, but not a big deal. It's really dark door that matters. This door does not matter. Yes, that is a viewer that we do not need to retain. No checkpoint. Not acceptable. What happened to the nade? Nice. Little boost. Okay, blew himself up. That's okay. Yeah, up here, after this elevator, is where this run is going to be made or lost, I think. I'm starting to lean towards doing the Banshee through the door anyway, no matter what. If I lose the run to that, I lose the run to that, and I stop playing. But I don't see a world in which it makes sense not to do it, unfortunately. I'd I'd like to not do it, but I think I have to. Especially if I manage not somehow to get dark door, or if I get dark door really slowly to the point where I lose time, then yeah, it would behoove me to.
I would conjecture that the other species currently on the installation is responsible for releasing the flood.
That guy
They
died.
seem most persistent in their attempt to
Alright, so I get a checkpoint here. And keep these guys aggro. Okay. Okay. I have enough plasmas to do this, yes. I might have gotten that too early. Okay. I think I might be screwed. Yeah, I think I got the spawn before I got the checkpoint. Yep. Yep. Okay, well, we're losing a little time here. Last door is really the only thing that saves this. Now we're definitely doing that. God, I shouldn't have jumped, I guess. Because jumping delays the checkpoints too, so. There's 3 reverts there. 15 seconds at most. Fuck. If I had gotten a reviver there, though, that would have been great. Alright. Rocket guy, we're good. Sono il cretino. I can't believe that I allow myself to do this. Is it faster to get this health pack or the other health pack? I think it will just be this one. I don't think it matters. I think they both lose about the same amount of time. Fuck. Yeah, alright, so now we're definitely consigned to doing that. So the problem, I don't remember what... We're definitely still going to be ahead. We're going to lose some time, but we're going to be ahead of real PB. Not even just classic PB, but real PB. By almost a minute, no matter what. Because I saved almost a minute. No, it'll be more like 30 seconds. And I have a really good MON, a really good really good keys, TB. Like, we'll talk about TB when we get there. Now I gotta finish this first. I could get last door. Like, last door saves this entirely. I don't think I'm going to be that lucky, though. I don't think so. I wonder if Grave is still alive. I can raid him if the Banshee thing doesn't work. He's talking, which means that the door is about to open. Lo and behold. So yeah, hopefully we just get really lucky with last door, but I feel like last door is the least likely of the bumps that I can get. Never know though. The fastest human, and I probably save still like 15 seconds. How did you get up here? Where'd the shotgun go? kind of need that. Alright. I've never had one of them get there. You know what I mean? Oh, I could have gotten that health pack too. Oh well. I think that one loses more time than the one I got. It's really minuscule though, but I guess now it matters more than it should. I shouldn't have fucking gotten in this position. This is really stupid. Alright, I got an immediate human. Not a reviver. You're a reviver. Come on. He's definitely not in the right place, and he's not a reviver. He's a reviver. Fuck. Him too, probably, knowing my luck. Oh my god. Okay. It's really alright. It's not a big deal.
The flood are already hard at repairing your vessel. Its parasitic nature belies the flood's intelligence.
Almost didn't work. I had to wait for my shields to recharge, otherwise I would have died. Very lucky. Alright, now we're for sure doing the Banshee through the door. Oh, this is not good.
The energy barrier surrounding the
But yeah, I'm running against a 5745, so we're still going to be green, it's just not as green as I'd like to be. I wonder if maybe the library was bad in PB. That must be what it is.
Now retrieve the index.
I think I might just be on pace the same way.
Protocol requires that I take possession.
No, definitely not. I'm still losing all the time.
Your organic form renders you vulnerable to infection. The index must not fall into the hands of the flood before we reach the control room and activate the installation. The flood is spreading. We must hurry.
It's a 1440. We're 37 seconds green.
Look out!
Green is green. I'm imagining that at best, though, I'm losing back at least 30 of those seconds on keys. And that's at best.
We can't let the monitor activate Halo. We have to stop it.
I just don't feel confident in my ability to do keys.
According to my analysis of the available data, I believe the best course of action is somewhat risky. An explosion of sufficient size will help destabilize the ring, and will cut through a number of primary systems. We need to trigger a detonation on a large scale, however. The starship's fusion reactor is going critical.
So yeah, if I can save any time on this level, that would go a long way, I think, to making this a lot more viable.
If the ship's fusion
Why did you
reactors
get
are
right in my
relatively
way?
intact,
Just, yeah, right
then
there.
to destroy Halo. I haven't located the crash site yet, but we need to buy some time in case the monitor or his sentinels find a way to activate Halo's final weapon
tall
without
rock.
the index. Wait, we should commandeer one of those bandits.
Okay,
and
guess
we'll
not.
need to reach the pulse generator in time. The machinery in these cannons are Halo's primary firearms. They consist of 3 phase pulse generators that amplify Halo's signal and allow it to fire deep into space. The power levels are enormous. I can't even begin to calculate the pulse's range. So, if we damage or destroy these generators, the monitor will need to repair them before Halo can be used. That should buy us some time. Objective accomplished. The pulse generator has overloaded. Scanning. The generator's central core is offline. Well done. I'm marking the location of the nearest pulse generator with a nav point. We need to move in and neutralize the device. The pulse generator is located in the adjacent canyon. Move out and I'll mark the target with a nav point when we get closer. Head through that door. That's the way to the next canyon.
More time loss. I know I'm not running against a decent TB though. I feel like I'm running against like a 1230 maybe or something adjacent. So not only is there time save if I get the Banshee through the door, but then there's also just time save if I don't, you know what I mean? Like I have extra cushion to probably waste, but I imagine that I'm not just gonna get the Banshee through the door right away. So it's good that there's an option there for me. So I have a checkpoint here. Sometimes you don't get that. How did I manage to kill the guy who wasn't looking at me? Come on. Okay, that was good. I was scared shitless. He was gonna blow me up. Especially since he wasn't like really walking around. That could have gone south in a hurry. Right, that one hit point actually makes an awful lot of difference there, so it's nice that they put a health pack there. No more rocket guys, right? I think we're good. Banshee's not gonna hit me. We are good. We made it through the third hardest part. No, second hardest part for sure. Occurs to me I probably still want the rocket launcher though for 5 flood. Oh well. We'll get there when we get there. Maybe I'll do fast 5. I don't fully know how to do fast 5, but I'm assuming it'll just work or it won't. Cool.
Okay, let's take care of the next pulse generator.
I'm not ready for this. This is the most pressure I've had in a long time. I never get here and I'm green, you know what I mean? Like, this is much better as an emergency strat where, like, the run's already dead. You know? I'm not used to having, like, a very, very much alive run. Get to this point. So, we'll see. That's a good point.
That did it. The pulse generator overloaded. One more to go.
He died. Sometimes if the rocket guy survives that need somehow, it can be trouble. That's usually the only way I ever die. In this spot. I just got overcharged. Excellent. And then here we're going to fly up here. Free fall because it's faster than flying downwards. Good game, Bungie. Go in here so that the Banshees don't follow us.
The final pulse generator we need to destroy is through there.
Shoot and kill that dude before he can shoot and kill you. And now the hard part. So close. That was close. Nope, that was not. Alright, we got it. Holy shit. I'm not built for this, man. Let's be like further back here. There we go. I don't know why that took so long. Okay, we're good. That door will close on you, which I didn't realize. Didn't realize until I saw somebody do it and it closed on them, and I was like, oh my god. It's like adding insult to injury. But, I guess, So, this is where it'll get really, like, much, much faster. Than what I'm used to. Is in this spot. Here. Because I don't have to drive the ghost. And as a result, I can, now that the 5 flood have died, just fly over this area, make sure that it's loaded, and then hit the trigger at the entryway to, like, the first canyon, and go. This area's not loaded. This 5 flood didn't die. Again. It should be enough. No. What am I doing wrong? Okay. Something's wrong. Did I, like, miss something else? There we go. Oh my god. This is barely gonna be faster. Holy shit. I guess, I mean, I lost like 30 seconds there going back and forth. That's really bad. I really shouldn't be allowing that. Yeah, this is like not even really going to be an ILPB, I don't think. But I lost a lot of time, I guess, between not doing the door trick the first time, and then that was so bad. But we are ahead. Only ahead by 50 seconds, but we're ahead. Alright. Gotta get this right.
Captain? Captain? I've lost him.
The guy is a reviver. I just need to stand on him properly. This is so high pressure. I'm not gonna get this right the first time. I already know it. Oh my god. Okay. Should be the moment.
No human life signs detected.
Oh my god. I can't handle it. I'm like dying here.
We can't let the flood get off this ring. You know what he'd expect. What he'd want us to do.
Yeah, okay. So there's a health pack right at the door that I'm gonna have to pick up before I throw my distraction grenade.
We need to get back.
Which I should have those out, by the
Let's
way.
go back to the shuttle bay and find a ride.
There we go. And now that's perfect. And the rest of this level should be free. And then on the mall, I have to decide whether I want to do the need rocket combo jump or not. I think I may hold off on that. Especially since that would mean that I'd have to use a grenade on one of the shafts, and I don't know that I'm comfortable doing that. I haven't practiced the mall since my last PB. I don't think I've played the level. Except I did a little bit, like, to try to do the out-of-bounds stuff. But this is not something that I'm going to be, like, capable of processing, I don't think. I think I lose, like, 3 seconds here. That's completely fine. Losing 3 seconds is much better than losing, like, 2 minutes like I thought I would. Alright, that was a 2:54, so I lost 3 seconds. What was I say?
We need to get to the bridge. From there, we can use the captain's neural implants to initiate an overload of the ship's fusion engines. The explosion should damage enough systems below it to destroy the ring.
I didn't get the shotgun. I did that for nothing. Every now and then there's a Covenant squad that spawns out there.
The bridge. We made it. Let's get to work. I need you to upload me into the control systems. The terminal is located next to the main view screen.
As soon as the second checkpoint hits, I can start skipping the cutscene. Alright,
The ship was heavily damaged when it crashed. Head to the cryo chamber. You should
we
be
gotta
able to
run.
get the engine room through there.
I swear, I think the stream might be cursed. I never, ever, ever PB when I have viewers. So this is great. I have nobody here, and I know I have nobody here, but this should be the moment. Get out of the way, fuck. Gotta learn how to do the like backup jump too. I don't know how to do that. I almost shot them with a rocket. That would have completely killed the run. I don't know where my last checkpoint is. Sometimes you just don't get checkpoints like on this part of this level, so it would have been very possible for me to have been sent back extremely, extremely far. This is not the right way. This is what I'm saying, like I'm like so out of touch with them all. I want to do it. I really want to do it. I know I shouldn't, but I really want to.
Engine room located. We're here.
No, I'm not gonna wait.
Alert.
I'm not gonna wait for my shields to recharge. I'm just gonna go.
We can't restart the countdown. The only remaining option is to detonate the ship's fusion reactors. That should do enough damage to destroy Halo. Don't worry, I have access to all of the reactor schematics and procedures. I'll walk you through it. First, we need to pull back the exhaust couplings. That will expose a shaft that leads to the primary fusion drive. Good! Step 1 complete. We have a straight shot into the fusion reactor. We need a catalyst explosion to destabilize the magnetic containment surrounding the fusion.
Just gotta take my time.
Use an explosive. I recommend a grenade or rocket. If you run out of explosives, there is an armory station located near the engine room's entrance. Analyzing.
Surrender the construct to me, or I will
Fusion reactor number 1 destabilized. Use explosives on the other 3 reactors. That should be enough to trigger a wildcat explosion of the engines.
That was fine. It wasn't fast, but it wasn't slow, so
More fusion reactor
it's alright. I have a checkpoint right here. Not that it literally matters at all, it does not, but I'd never not killed that.
Cortana to Echo 419. Come in, Echo 419. Roger, Cortana. I read you 555. The Pillar of Autumn's engines are going critical, Fohammer. Request immediate extraction. Approach the crash site and be ready to pick us up at external access junction 4C as soon as you get my signal. Affirmative. Echo 419 going on station. Echo 419
Alright,
to Cortana. Things are getting noisy down
just one more hog run to go.
Negative.
This won't be the sub 120.
Wildcat
TV has plenty of time saved for that.
The engines must have some
Library has plenty of time saved for that.
Analyzing. We have 6 minutes before the fusion drives detonate. We need to evac now. Activating
But this is pretty good. It's pretty damn close.
Of almost 100 million degrees. Don't research those.
It's funny, people at work were like, "Oh, what are you gonna do on the weekends?" This is all that I had in mind. And they're like, "Oh, I don't know, I'll just relax, and every weekend is the same, and blah 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 blah." And it's true, but I don't tell them about this degenerate interest. And damn, this was good. This was a good run. This song is so good, the drum run. I think it's the best. Wait, stop. This is where Fohammer is coming to pick us up. I wonder how they're going to reimagine the Warthog run for the new game.
Wait, stop.
Um,
Hammer is coming to pick us up.
I can imagine a lot of different things potentially taking place, but I would like to see that be a little bit more rationally thought out.
Alternate escape route.
Because this section is great. I think it's really cool.
Still docked in launch bay 7.
Um,
Now we can make it.
the problem is I really don't think that it's very practical. I mean, everybody in the world has seen the plot hole basically that this creates, but I think that they have the opportunity still to do something interesting.
Chief, up ahead there's a gap in the trench. At top speed we should be able to clear it.
Don't talk to me about zero swag. There's nothing to say. Nothing to say at all about it. There's really just nothing worth mentioning. Who knows, maybe the sub 120 run will be done with zero swag too. Through these fucking arrows. Actually, I might have been on my way through the run, but so we get a need boost. Fuck my time. Yeah, this will be sub 121, but not by much. There's my need boost. 120.51. Save 30 seconds. Where did time go?
Cutting it close.
I'm done. I'm not running again. I'll find somebody to raid.
Here we go.
POA was bad, Halo was good, TNR was okay. I lost 23 seconds there. Save 3 seconds, so it was plus 20. Out of SC. That was -1 out of AOTCR. I saved back 44 seconds, I think, or 46 seconds. So out of that 343 guilty spark, I was -47.
Shut them down. We'll need them later.
Yeah, that's right. Library I lost probably 19 or so seconds. So
Fancy a look?
yeah, minus 37. I must have been. Was I really? So maybe I saved closer to a minute on 343. Can't remember if it was a 532 or a 552. I guess that's an important thing to think about. Let's assume, I guess, it was a 552, which is really bad. So then on this, I'd be minus 37 out of the library. I don't think I saved almost any time. I think I saved 12 seconds on TB.
We did what we had to.
So 12:01. So definitely there's room to improve there. I just wasted so much time outside. I couldn't, for whatever reason, the 5 flood trigger didn't work. I don't know. And then keys I lost like a second. The maw I lost like 11 seconds. So that makes sense. Does it make sense? This is the wrong time of day for me to be doing math. Mental math is usually not something I struggle with, but right now, I'm not feeling it. Yeah, 120.51. Yeah, I don't know who's still here or what. I appreciate you, though. There's no way. Alright. That's going to be it. Much love. Let me raid someone. Bye bye.